Hello and welcome to our special program titled Cyclone Solutions, India's Pioneering Approach. Now, India has clearly braced well for the numerous cyclones that hit the Indian subcontinent. So much so that India has developed a response and management system that could be emulated by several other countries that have the same climatic conditions or are in the same climatic turbulence. But let's take a look first at the impact of climate change on the frequency in the number of cyclones that are occurring.
Become a global model in tackling cyclones and other natural disasters. The country's proactive approach and dedicated resources have significantly reduced the damage and loss of life from extreme weather events. Much before a cyclone makes a landfall, scientists warn the concerned states.
The severe cyclonic storm Dana over northwest Bay of Bengal moved north-northwestward and at the speed of 15 km per hour during last 6 hours. It is very likely to move northwestward and cross North Odisha coast and West Bengal coast between Puri and Sagar Island. And landfall process has commenced and the forward sector of the wall cloud region is entering to the land area. The landfall process will continue till morning of 25th of October.
The locations are known well in advance.
साइक्लोन आसना अभी नॉर्थ ईस्ट अरेबियन सी में है और ये सिस्टम धीरे धीरे 13 से 15 किलोमीटर प्रति घंटे के स्पीड से आपका वेस्टवर्ड मूव कर रही है. थोड़ा सा अभी इसका जो लोकेशन है धीरे धीरे आपका नॉर्थ अरेबियन सी से नॉर्थ वेस्ट के तरफ जा रही है. काफ़ी रेयर सिचुएशन है कि अरेबियन सी में मतलब वेदर सिस्टम जो लो प्रेशर एरिया बे ऑफ बंगाल से बन के पूरा इंडियन सबकॉन्टिनेंट क्रॉस करके गुजरात से वो सी में जाके साइक्लोन बन रही है.
They even raise alarm when needed for fishermen.
Low pressure area has formed over northeast Bay of Bengal. Under its influence, monsoon will advance to northeastern states during next 48 hours. A very severe cyclone storm Biparjoy is now centered over central Arabian Sea. So this wind speed will cause the high wave height. So sea condition will be phenomenal. Wave height can be 10 to 14 meters over the central Arabian Sea. So for this purpose, we are advising fishermen not to venture into central Arabian Sea till 13th and North Arabian Sea till 15th.
For the last 4 days, we have been deploying the police personnel along the beach. Apart from this, we are also informing the coastal fishermen and low-lying areas to be careful. Fishermen are not venturing into the sea. Apart from this, from last night, we have closed all the beaches and all the entry points to the beaches due to the high waves which is visible in the sea. We have deployed their immediate personnel across all the beaches of Puducherry, and all the police who are still of Puducherry police or at the police station or on standby. We are also having reserve police force also. We are coordinating with the NDRF.
This early warning helps the team to prepare accordingly.
जैसे कि अभी जो साइक्लोन आया हुआ है उसमें हमारे प्री डिप्लॉयमेंट हुआ था और कल साइक्लोन हिट कर गया है शाम के समय और अभी जैसे कि अलग अलग जगह से रिक्विजिशन आने के बाद हम लोग रोड क्लियरेंस में लगे हुए हैं. तो हमारे चैलेंजेस हैं उसमें अभी जो हवा तेज है, बारिश प्लस कंटिन्यू चल रहे हैं, प्लस ये जो सकरे रास्ते हैं जो अंदर गांव में जा रहे हैं वहाँ हम बड़े व्हीकल्स नहीं ला सकते, प्लस जो पेड़ हैं अभी सूखे नहीं हैं, गीले हैं, तो उसको काटने में ये थोड़ा चैलेंजेस हैं हमारे लिए.
As a result, the casualty and damages are reduced significantly, all thanks to the efficient disaster response forces.
प्रशासनिक तत्परता और तटीय सैन्य प्रबंधन के चलने से कहीं भी कोई जानमाल की क्षति नहीं हुई। सरकार की जीरो कैजुअलिटी का लक्ष्य भी पूर्ण हुआ और संपत्ति का भी कोई नुकसान नहीं हुआ। लगभग 6 लाख लोगों का सुरक्षित स्थानों को स्थानांतरित किया गया है। करीब 6,000 गर्भवती महिलाओं को स्वास्थ्य केंद्रों में स्थानांतरित किया गया।
India's Coalition for Disaster Resilient Infrastructure, launched by Prime Minister Narendra Modi in 2019, is another key initiative. It brings together 36 countries, the UN and other multilateral agencies to build disaster-resilient infrastructure. CDRI provides member countries technical support and capacity development, research and knowledge management and advocacy and partnerships to facilitate and encourage investment in disaster-resilient infrastructure systems. With agency inputs, DD India.
India's disaster management strategies are comprehensive and multifaceted. As a result, other countries look up to New Delhi. Let's understand in details how India is able to successfully tackle natural disasters in the given scenarios. Early warning systems. India has developed advanced early warning systems for cyclones, floods and other natural disasters. These systems provide timely alerts to authorities and the public, allowing for prompt evacuation and preparation.
Time we are getting satellite picture once in 3 hours, and at present we have got 2 satellites cascaded in such a way that we get image and products every 15 minutes from INSAT 3D and INSAT 3DR.
In rapid scan, every 4 minutes and 30 seconds, a new image we are getting it, which help us immensely for analysis purpose of cyclones.
And for these accuracies, it's all thanks and praise for IMD.
साइक्लोन में मौसम विभाग ने टेक्नोलॉजी का बखूबी उपयोग किया और 6 तारीख से ही ये संकेत दे दिए गए थे। जो अनुमान थे उतनी वेलोसिटी रही, जो दिशा थी अनुमानित वही दिशा रही।
The warning system, the other processes, equipment of India Meteorological Department has improved. So we are able to forecast landfall, wind speed, even storm surge has improved a great deal. Because of that, India has been able to make such rapid progress, and that has been widely acclaimed across the world.
The kind of accuracy they have brought in the forecasting for forecast of cyclones especially, they really do it very accurately, and we get sufficient time in making announcements for the fishermen in the sea to come back.
The warning system has improved by leaps and bounds. There has been a paradigm shift.
IMD has done great work in giving us very accurate predictions and forecasts at least 5 days in advance.
If you take the last 4 years, because of the IMD's prediction, the path which they have predicted, giving us the forewarning and the action taken by the Coast Guard, there has been nil loss of life at sea.
Timely evacuations are critical. India's efficient evacuation plans move millions of people to safety, preventing countless casualties.
और जो वल्नरेबल जो भी पीपल थे उनको सब हम इवैक्यूएट कर लिए थे, सबको सेफली शेल्टर सेंटर में रखे थे, खाना वाना दिए थे, वो कंफर्टेबली थे और 110 to 120 गस्टिंग था, ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं डैमेज हुआ है, जितना रिपोर्टेड हुआ है, कोई कैजुअलिटी नहीं है, कोई इंजरी नहीं है। कुछ पेड़ वेड़ टूट गया है, कुछ 2-3 घर में भी पेड़ गिर के घर डैमेज हुआ है, वो सब हम देख रहे हैं। और बाकी जो इलेक्ट्रिसिटी रेस्टोरेशन है, बाकी सब जो रेस्टोरेशन है उसको एक्टिवेट कर दिया गया है। हम लोग का जो ओड्राफ फायर एंड NDRF टीम है हम लोग के पास, उनको भी मूव कर दिया गया है। जो मेजर रोड है सब, जैसे जामुझरी, धामरा रोड एंड अदर रोड, वो सब क्लियर है। कुछ आर्टेरियल रोड में ऐसा पेड़ वेड़ कुछ डाला गया है, उसको हम क्लियर कर रहे हैं। यहाँ तो रेनफॉल बहुत ज़्यादा हुआ है, सबसे ज़्यादा रिपोर्टिंग तो चांदवाली में रेनफॉल हुआ है। तो कुछ लो लाइंग एरिया में अभी पानी वानी है, ऐसा कुछ डेंजर लेवल में कुछ ऐसा नहीं है और कोई इंजरी और कोई कैजुअलिटी रिपोर्टेड नहीं है। वासुदेवपुर में भी नहीं है, चांदवाली में भी नहीं है, धामरा में भी है। हम लोग अभी भी अलर्ट जारी कर रहे हैं कि जब यहाँ रेड अलर्ट है भद्रक में, तो लोगों को हम मैसेज ऑलरेडी दे दिए हैं कि देखिए बारिश को थोड़ा देख के घर से निकलिएगा और थोड़ा सेफ रहिएगा। अभी तो जो एक्सपोज्ड जो वॉल सब हुआ है उसको थोड़ा प्रोटेक्ट करने के लिए, सो दैट वॉल ना गिरे, कुछ और इंजरी ना हो, वो भी हम मैसेज दे दिए हैं।
National Disaster Response Force is a specialized force dedicated to disaster response and management. They are trained to handle various types of disasters and are often the first responders in emergency situations.
की प्रक्रिया जो मध्यरात्रि से शुरू हुई है, अभी जो हमें IMD की लेटेस्ट बुलेटिन के अनुसार जो इन्फॉर्मेशन मिली है, ये प्रोसेस 8:30 बजे करीब कंप्लीट हो गया है। लैंडफॉल के समय में जो आकी गई थी, जो विंड की स्पीड वो थोड़ा कम थी, वो एक अच्छी बात रही है। फिलहाल जो सिचुएशन है उसमें ये साइक्लोनिक स्टॉर्म में तब्दील हो गया है और ये अनुमान लगाया जा रहा है कि अगले 6 घंटे में ये फर्दर डीप डिप्रेशन में तब्दील हो जाएगा और नॉर्थ वेस्टवर्ड्स उड़ीसा में ये मूव कर रहा है।
50% तो रिस्टोरेशन हो गया, 33 के भी अभी मैक्सिमम रिस्टोरेशन हो गया है, बाकी भी चल रहा है, जो भी है वो दिया जाएगा, आज के कल के अंदर दिया जाएगा वो।
Public awareness campaigns.
What are the safety measures that
India uses television, radio, SMS alerts and social media to spread cyclone warning and preparedness messages.
ये cyclonic circulation में तब्दील होगा,
ensuring that even remote areas get timely updates. The use of India's mobile phone network for SMS-based alerts ensures that warnings reach individuals quickly even in rural areas. Infrastructure development. The Coalition for Disaster Resilient Infrastructure (CDRI) aims to build infrastructure that can withstand natural disasters. This initiative involves collaboration with other countries and international organizations. Training and capacity building. Regular training programs and mock drills are conducted to ensure that disaster management personnel and volunteers are well prepared. These exercises help in identifying gaps and improving response strategies. By focusing on these key areas, India has managed to significantly reduce the impact of natural disasters. Climate change has a profound impact on cyclones. With the rise of global temperatures of our oceans also rise. From the Atlantic to the Pacific, no region is untouched. Cyclones are hitting harder and hurricanes and typhoons are becoming more frequent and intense.
And last September, Antarctic sea ice was 1 million square kilometers smaller than the previous record low for the time of year. That's an area almost 25 times the size of Switzerland. The impact of all these is stark, brutal, and accelerating with a deadly force.
The year 2023 set new records for every single climate indicator. This annual report shows that the climate crisis is the defining challenge that humanity faces. It is closely intertwined with inequality crisis, as witnessed by growing food insecurity, population displacement, and biodiversity loss.
Communities are often left to pick up the pieces with limited resources.
We were abandoned. We were left to fend ourselves for an entire week. We received nothing. Even when the police passed by, they didn't say anything to us, didn't offer any support, didn't even talk to us about what had happened, just to support us, to be there for us. But there was nothing. Even if we didn't have food or water, at least they could have been present to support us.
You see that from here we had never seen the port down there before, but now everything is gone. So we can't say it's just Longoni, it's all the island we are mourning.
Nothing. All the food we had, the rice, the meat, the sugar, it's all gone. All the fruit, the mangoes that were left, all gone. We have nothing to eat.
These are the visuals of a mass funeral held in Blantyre, southern Malawi, where more than 200 people died in floods and landslides triggered by Cyclone Freddy. Scientists say increased greenhouse gas emissions are leading to warmer sea surface temperatures and higher sea levels. These changes enhance the conditions necessary for cyclones to form and strengthen. Rising sea levels also mean higher storm surges, leading to more extensive flooding. But as we face the growing threat of cyclones in our warming world, it is important to take decisive action against climate change. This is possible by reducing our carbon footprint and investing in sustainable solutions. We can hope to mitigate the worst impacts and protect our future.
India is a country with a vast coastline that has faced numerous cyclones over the years. These powerful storms have brought destruction and devastation, but also stories of resilience and recovery. It was in May 2024 when India witnessed severe cyclonic storm Remal, which was a moderately strong but less destructive tropical cyclone that impacted West Bengal and Bangladesh. It was the first depression and the first cyclonic storm of the 2024 North Indian Ocean cyclone season. A total of 14 teams of National Disaster Response Force were deployed to vulnerable areas.
साइक्लोन अभी काल लैंडफॉल होने का बाद नॉर्थवर्ड डायरेक्शन में मूव किया और आज सुबह उसका स्ट्रेंथ रिड्यूस होकर साइक्लोन स्टॉर्म बन गया.
In June 2023, extremely severe cyclonic storm Biparjoy hit India. It was a powerful and erratic tropical cyclone that formed over the east-central Arabian Sea, but not a single life was lost due to proper planning. The storm originated over the Arabian Sea and made landfall between Mandvi in Gujarat and Karachi in Pakistan in June last year.
The wind speed has come down, it has moved inland, and we are expecting heavy rainfall in Banaskantha and Patan districts of Gujarat and some in the southern part of Rajasthan. As of now, we have 18 teams in Gujarat, 2 teams in Rajasthan and 1 team in Diu, and also we have some teams in reserve which can move in whenever required. So Government of Gujarat did a wonderful planning. It was in great depth and detail, and that was one of the main reasons that the potential risk which could have happened was reduced to the extent that we did not lose a single life.
In May 2021, Cyclone Tokte hit Gujarat and Maharashtra. With winds reaching up to 185 kilometers per hour, it caused significant damage, claiming many lives and displacing thousands of families. One of the most devastating cyclones in recent history was Cyclone Amphan. In May 2020, it struck West Bengal and caused widespread destruction. The cyclone claimed over 100 lives and caused massive damage to homes, infrastructure, and agriculture. 2024 also marked 20 years of tsunami. A powerful 9.1 magnitude earthquake struck near Indonesia's Aceh province that claimed over 228,000 lives and caused nearly $10 billion in damages. This deadliest natural disaster of the world affected Indonesia, Sri Lanka, India, Thailand, and 9 other countries. People across the globe paid tributes to their loved ones.
I think with the passing of 20 years, there's here in Thailand, for those who lost so many, you never replace the families that were lost, but people develop resilience and are able to live a life that is still full, and that's the work that we do here in Thailand, is to support children and communities to have a bright future and to have a life of choice.
We can never forget what happened on that black day, the 26th of December 2004. But as long as the sea is being tampered with, this is going to happen repeatedly. If you want to save the coast, the coastal communities, the entire planet and the seas, it should be ensured that no harm is done, no damage is done to the sea.
While on the one hand, India has become a global model, on the other, countries are still trying to tackle natural disasters. Cyclone Chido left a trail of destruction on French-Indian Ocean archipelago of Mayotte, and people are still looking for support.
We have been forgotten by the state. The state has not done its job. The state has forgotten Mayotte. That is what we have noticed, because the cyclone passed and for 3 days we didn't see a single elected officials come to the village to see us, to ask us if everything was all right.
These cyclones remind us of the power of nature and the importance of preparedness and resilience. As communities rebuild and recover, the spirit of human resilience shines through.
That's all we have in this special program. Thank you very much for watching. Namaskar.